welcome to Gone Rollin, where we all use our degree to play some D&D. Enjoy our shenanigans, but first, roll the intro. Our story begins where we left off, with a party known as the Stormcallers, Ixora, Jazaka, Aquila, and Wildair, sailing across the sea towards the grand city of Tempu, experiencing a horrible accident. A kraken, the name of Kairos, patron to our resident warlock, Jazaka, showed up out of nowhere.
Destroyed my boat.
And destroyed the ship that they were sailing with.
We have a strained relationship.
We do now.
Yeah.
The reasoning for such an action was he had a request of Jazaka to complete, a literal quest. And in order to complete that quest, Jazaka could have no materials, nothing. He'd have to start completely over with his group.
No.
And thus, the four Stormcallers were pushed to the edge of a mysterious barrier that you can't escape out of. This barrier covers how much ground, who knows. But it supposedly, deep inside the barrier, holds an angel of Aquila's faith, Alicia Kasha, Mother Vertigo. Yep. So, we see our four adventurers. Just double checking it's recording.
Yes.
We see our four adventurers wash up on a beach. They go through this barrier, and Aquila just recently had a vision, had this deep, intimate feeling with Alicia Kasha, reaching out to him, letting him know that she sees him, and that something worked. Her plan worked.
Just say intimate.
What is that to you?
Oh.
She is here.
Who? What?
My goddess, Alicia Kasha, harbinger of winds.
Oh yeah.
She is here.
How many names does she have?
I know, right?
I'm just like a wet cat, just like,
Oh. I'm soaking wet.
Seems our plan to bring us here has worked.
Oh, it was her plan? I have some words.
I'm pretty sure it was Kairos' plan, okay?
I have some words for both of them.
I look at the edge of the map. I look at the world boundary box.
Yeah.
Is it visible? Is it?
Yeah, it's visible.
What does it look like?
It's like, you know, like when you like blow a bubble,
Yeah.
and how it has that like iridescent like shine to it on the outside. It's like that. It's like you're inside a literal like bubble.
Okay.
There's like iridescent like purple, blue, like green, you know, shine on it.
I want to shoot a lightning bolt at it.
Shoot a lightning
Okay.
bolt with your. Can you throw a spear at that?
The lightning hits the barrier, and then just completely.
Try non-magic. Throw a rock or a spear at it or something.
Is there like a plank of wood or something like that?
Yeah,
that's
there's like a wood.
From our destroyed boat!
Yeah, that's
Just toss it.
You toss it to the barrier, and magic, you notice, dissipates. But objects do something different. And this might scare you a little, or maybe it won't. Who knows? You guys are braver than I think you are. This plank goes through the barrier, but the second it goes through, it turns to salt. All of it just turns to salt and completely falls to the ground.
Did it just turn to salt? Is that real?
Yes.
We didn't drink a lot of salt water, right? Like,
That was definitely salt.
Why salt?
oh. Now we're
Maybe
trapped.
to not pollute the ocean? I don't know.
Oh, at least they're environmentally conscious.
That's a good point, actually. Save the ocean, right? You know, it's like the thing where you don't use, you know, this. You take sometimes you don't take a straw, you know, at a restaurant, you know? It's like
They
that.
have like the paper stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So Aquila, this is your god?
Yes, they are here.
Can I give Aquila a good look down? Like,
Yeah.
was there obvious symbols on him to his faith?
Alicia
Yeah.
Keys.
Yeah, there is very
obvious.
What do they look
You
like?
have Alicia Keys merch.
Yeah, you have Alicia.
I got the merch store when it was still it's still hot.
What's her symbol?
The symbol is essentially two wings, right? Like two like bird wings like that, with an eye in the center and then a blade that goes in the middle.
Okay. Can I walk up to you? I'm gonna walk up to you. Is it on your chest?
Yeah. Like on the armor I wear.
I'm just gonna get a good look at this real quick. Just like imprinted in my memory. I'm looking at your tits, okay?
Just go like,
Yeah, I'm like,
My faith is up here.
I'm gonna look at you in the
Darling, do
eye.
I need to be worried?
No.
You're right.
I would like to grapple you. I would like to just pick him up a little bit, you know? I would like to grapple him.
Yeah, sure, go ahead, grapple.
I'm gonna lean in for a kiss.
I'm
No, I'm
gonna-
kidding.
Are you resisting?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Yeah, I'm
I
making
don't know what you do.
I'm making a grapple check on you.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics.
I will use athletics as a 19.
19. Let me check my athletics. That's a 20.
Oh.
Damn.
So I'm gonna grapple you. I'm gonna straight up like I'm vibrating right now. I'm like
look at
I'm like
him
vibrating,
squirm.
and I'm gonna like grab you. I'm gonna look to Wheeldeer. Wheeldeer,
What?
What are you doing?
if you go on a boat with someone, don't you tell them everything you know?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't trust your fellow sailors?
Do you?
Yes.
We told you all about
We told you everything. How much of this did you know?
None of this until now.
What? You didn't know any of this? But it's your god we're saving.
I did not know where they were. As far as I know, this is the first time I've known this.
Why were you on the ocean in the first place?
Trying to seek her out.
thoughts.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an insight check.
What about you with Kairos?
Look, make an insight check. I don't know if you want to roll anything. It's a pretty bad insight check. It's like an 8.
Sure.
And it's actually a 6.
14.
14. Look, I just listen to my squid father from time to time. Sometimes he whispers in my ear. Sometimes it's my thoughts just whispering in my ear. You seem to put together, and I'm having a hard time believing all this. Babe, do you hear anything in his head?
I do have detect thoughts up this entire
Okay.
time as he's like answering.
Am I aware of any connection between Kairos and Alicia Kasha?
You would be aware that Alicia Kasha has many different connections. There are many different origin stories for her from the beginning. During the war with like the god of Amber, which is Polynir, and his whole pantheon and the war for the world and all this.
Yeah, he was
stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She was there. No one really knows exactly what she did because
She was
a
just
lot
like
of the times it was just she was used as a distraction or to cause havoc on the environment so that soldiers couldn't fight.
So while Polynir and the others were fighting, she was
Yeah.
like the bard over in the corner just...
Yes. Because you would know that Alicia Kasha, just by her nature and what your grand looks has told you, that she's very aloof. She doesn't really care too much about anything, but she does care about certain creatures that would aid her or call to her, stuff like that. One of those being Kairos. And Kairos is also a warrior from that time as well. He was used as a weapon by many different gods that controlled the oceans for a while. So they bonded over that, and that's as far as you can guess what happened.
Oh.
It's really up in the air.
Yeah.
They might be siblings.
Ooh.
They might be siblings. They're definitely not lovers.
Good.
So do I get like little bits and pieces of this as he's like recalling it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of up in the airs.
As far as I'm aware, we're both in the same situation. I know that Alicia Kasha and Kairos have some sort of connection. Some sort of friendship, if that's the best way to put it. Aside from that, I know as much as you do.
I think he's telling the truth.
I'm like vibrating with like a bit of an anger rage right now.
Push your
Would
hands
you
down.
push,
Just
put me down?
push them. Put them down.
Yeah, you're telling the truth. I trust her. If this is your god, and we're supposed to save her, are you really willing to do whatever it takes? Because it's hard reading you, you know. You just don't give anything, and this entire trip, I have no idea what you're living for. Does that sound weird? Because I know what people live for sometimes, you know. I know what Exor lives for. I know Wielder just lives to live at this point. I mean, he's really fucking old. I don't know what your deal is, and it just makes me so raged. I don't know. I want to crack you open and read your brain matter, if that makes sense, but less painfully. So what's your deal? What are you willing to do?
To save my goddess? A lot.
Anything?
I'm willing to die.
Will others?
Why?
Yeah.
She means a lot to my people, and her power has been waning over the last decades. Maybe going on to get close to half a century now.
So she's been gone?
Yes, her power's been waning. No one's been able to keep contact.
You don't know why?
No. But I'm assuming, looking at the barrier, this is why.
Yes.
They are trapped here, and her power has been what's kept my people alive. As we've moved with the storms, moved with the rising waters.
Yeah.
I have a duty to my people.
Are you some kind of like savior for them?
No, but I have a chance here.
I'm really regretting picking you up out of the
I
ocean.
didn't know we picked up some sort of divine path person. You had a destiny this whole fucking time? That's crazy, man.
A destiny? I doubt it.
Destiny's real. It's just chaotic and crazy.
Then you're part of that as well. Your patron brought us here. Do not look at me with that anger in your eyes. This is not all my doing.
Nobody
It's a
said
destiny.
we liked him.
This is a part of you as well.
It's more like a give, take relationship. You have a bit of a prayer responsibility, I assume. He just calls me on the weekends, you know? But, yeah, no, I hear you now. I understand. Maybe you're just been, I don't know, maybe you're lied to, whatever, right? But, all right, you're willing to die for this, right? Are you willing to kill for it?
Depends who.
Really? Do you know who your god is? Because I know what Kairos is about. That's the one thing. Making a deal, it's all out in the open.
Now that you're able to gather your thoughts, and his question makes you think back to what you truly believe, it sets into your mind now that you're not being grabbed like this. You remember her origin story is up in the air. You know this. How she might know Kairos, up in the air. But one of the strong beliefs that you carry is that she was created by Svo, one of the many different gods, as essentially a messenger pigeon. Someone that caused havoc, but left a message to specific targets throughout the war. So perhaps, whatever this power of messages that she has lingers in your mind for a second.
To be frank, I probably know less about them than you do about Kairos. They've been missing since before I was born. I've grown up on a lingering power that still remains, from what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
But now I can hear them. Now I can feel them. They are here. And from what I know, they are born to be a messenger. And I would assume it's a message they sent to Kairos that brought us here.
It sounds to me like you don't actually need her, but whatever. We need to do whatever to get out of here, I guess.
But you do hear her now?
Yes. I hear her voice. For the first time ever.
Oh,
So
it's
you
great.
don't
Yeah.
really need her.
Yeah, you know, it's wow. Hey, but also welcome to the group. Hearing voices is basically like part of the application process.
What's your passive again?
26.
26. And then detect thoughts. Is that anyone or just you have to talk?
I'm
to
only
it?
focused on.
Okay. During all this discussion, this talk, this very, very lovely interaction we're having, we'll hear, you notice a bits about the environment. You take in a few things. You're trying to gain your bearings. These three are arguing, and you're like, we need to figure out where we are. We need to.
Yeah, just
get ahead of the
instantly
mission.
hit the ground. Where the heck are we?
Where are you?
Nap.
You're on a beach, and you notice that there's quite a bit of salt that was left, but you blink, and the salt's gone. The salt that was on the other side, it's not there anymore. So maybe it blew away. No, but the wind, that's weird. You look over to a few bushes, and everything's so stagnant. It's almost like there's like a gentle breeze, but nothing like actual wind. Like everything's sterile, almost. So when you see a bush moving too much, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
Just start taking the battle axe out, and I think we have company here.
What? Huh? Yeah.
Points the axe to the bush that's currently moving quite a bit.
It's an
You see a very short and plain-looking
Oh, that's right.
servant woman. You might pick up this looks like definitely a servant, and she pops up.
A woman.
Uh,
I feel so weird.
Very astute observation.
I feel concussed.
why were you spying on us?
I wasn't spying.
What do you want?
Put down your weapon. They are frightened.
Okay. Whoa. You guys are big cats. I didn't know cats could talk.
I'm gonna cast a charm person.
And you're blue. What?
Did you say human
Yes.
woman?
Yes, a human
I'll
woman.
make a wisdom save.
Oh god. Let's fail.
Oh, dear.
Calm down, darling. It's okay. We're friends.
Okay.
She's calm.
Oh, that's good. That's clever. Good.
How long does this last? Hang on.
An hour?
An hour.
Okay. Whew.
Don't worry, darling. What were you doing out here?
What was I doing out here? Right.
Why were you
My
hiding
boss.
in the bushes?
My lady, my Violet, she told me to go to the beach. But I don't know why, cause she made me think that they were at the beach. But she's not here. I have all of her pearls. And
Lady Violet.
she has like a cold, like fear, just the calm emotions.
Like a realization just hit her?
It may be like calm,
Well,
to
it's
talk to
charm
you guys.
person.
It's charm person. Okay,
not
okay,
calming.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Charm person, like she may be calm towards you
Yeah,
guys,
she's
right?
friendly towards us.
It's she has this fear. Lysandra.
Don't worry, darling. It's okay. We're here.
I saw.
Huh?
Wait. You said something about. Sorry, I did kind of pry a little bit, but I'm kind of good at that sort of thing. I do that a lot for my lady. But you said something about a message being sent, right?
Yes.
Is this about the feather lady?
My friend told me that a woman called him.
A woman. You must be talking about Lysandra.
Yes.
Sure.
Who is this
Yeah.
Lysandra?
Tell us about Alexandra.
I'm not sure. I maybe
We're
should tell
friends.
you.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, if she meant to send a message to us, perhaps we can talk to her.
Yeah.
When I got to the beach, I need to specify something with the spell real quick.
It's
You have advantage on
the
all.
charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay. So even if you did, is it you don't have to?
We'd probably still have to roll persuasion.
Yeah. Roll
It's
persuasion.
with advantage if I remember.
Yeah. So roll persuasion for me, whoever wants.
With
to.
advantage?
Yeah.
With advantage.
I'm gonna not lean over her like a predatory animal.
Yeah, you know this
Yeah.
woman. This woman, like as you're rolling, is kind of short. She's not like super scrawny. She's like regular size, short hair.
A 1 and a 3.
Oh,
12.
well.
It's because
okay.
we're cats.
Okay.
She's racist.
Yeah, friend
No!
ways.
She's never
You more
seen
the
a
dog
talking cat.
person?
I just. Okay.
We're here
looks-
to help.
She looks around, like, even more so, like, and she looks directly, like, at this particular spot, and then she's like, no, she's not there.
She
But-
owns something.
I'm gonna look where she was looking.
But, there's nothing there.
Okay, just look.
Yeah. But, okay. I saw that I overheard my lady and her sister. They were talking about something. They were trying to get me to not listen, but I always listen, whether she wants me to or not. That's my job as her
Sure.
servant. But
That's a very interesting relationship.
they were talking about a fortune. Something about Lysandra being a messenger, and Ianthe, my mistress, her destiny was going to change. I don't know. It's something.
Wait, who's Violet and who's Lysandra and who's what? There's three of them?
No, there's two of them.
Okay.
My lady Ianthe, she's the Violet.
The
It's a
Violet.
title.
Oh.
Oh, she's not the flower?
No.
What
Oh.
does that title mean?
Yeah, what is this place?
We're new here.
Yeah, you know, we just
see
showed
that.
up, you know.
Yeah.
Weekend trip.
I can explain all this later.
I think within the hour would be nice.
You know, I think. She genuinely thinks for a second.
Okay.
At these strange new people,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Okay, I think I may not be the right person to talk to about this. I don't know a lot. I was sent away by magic to the beach before I could learn anything more. Why the beach? But she did nothing. I think I need to lead you all to someone that maybe could better help you."
This girl's cuckoo.
I think she's on something.
Is it the Lysandra?
Yeah, where's
or is
this
it the
Lysandra?
Violet that you speak of?
Lysandra's dead.
What?
I saw her.
Okay.
I saw her die.
Oh.
She turned us all after she casted that spell.
Oh, did she touch that? Pointing at the
The barrier.
She put her arm through it, and then some sort of magic cloaked her as she spoke words. Something about. No, what was it?
Oh, can I, with my familiarity of Ixora charming people and maybe sometimes me, can I roll insight and see if I can see the residual effects of someone being charmed on her? Like someone recovering from being magically influenced,
Yeah,
you know?
you can. Just insight. I guess.
Yeah.
With advantage, because you
Thank you.
played it before.
Oh.
Eight.
Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with an 8, man, it's kind of obvious this woman's
Yeah.
Out of sorts.
1 out of sorts, and 2 probably not uncommon just by the way she speaks.
Hmm.
The message that she said, I could barely make it out because her mouth was partially out of the barrier, but something about a kraken and
Oh.
That would
some
ring a
sort
bell.
of person find someone named Jizaka.
Well.
Well.
Then about Alicia Kasha, the angel.
What else did she say about Jizaka?
just find him.
Oh.
And
Okay.
journals? I don't know. And then she just turned to salt.
We'll like elbow Josako real quick and just go.
You know, seriously, I think I'm in danger.
Oh, don't worry, darling. What's your name? Honey?
Alzina.
Alzina.
Oh, you said Alzina! Sorry.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah.
Hi. I'm trying to think where. Right. I think I know someone that you should go to. I don't know where my lady is, but there is someone that possibly could help you. In the fortune teller's house. In the high clergy.
Cool.
Okay, well, you said that you were in danger. Are you gonna get, like, smitten if you walk back into town?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I just
Why
understood.
don't
I don't know.
You with us more than likely you won't be.
What if we blend in?
And we could be
I
smitten.
doubt
That is
that.
one thing
Walk
I will
down.
say, you really should wear some sort of disguise.
Okay, why don't we sit down? Come sit down with us, darling. Let's
Yeah.
make a nice little camp using this stupid lifeboat.
Yeah. You're right,
And let's take a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still really wound up after losing my ship.
And I'm also really
Shit.
exhausted. That's why I'm like shaking. Yeah, we had a boat.
Oh.
Not anymore.
It was a tragedy.
So darling,
And we need to find a way for you three to get disguised.
I'm very sorry. But, to calm you down, because you were kind of hysterical, I may have used a spell on you. And you'll realize it in a little bit. But just don't freak out. It's okay.
It's okay.
We're not friends.
It's not the first time it's happened.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Sit down.
it's a cycle of abuse.
She sits down.
Alright.
Okay.
I want to sleep.
Me too. Do you want to sleep?
I can barely see anything.
I don't know if I can sleep.
Don't.
It's
Will, did
okay,
you
you
have some of that? Some of
Would
that?
you like a hug?
Hold on.
Oh, thank
Those
you.
lost-
Okay.
Damn it.
So let's see if we can find some barrels that have washed ashore.
Let's
Even empty ones.
Maybe we should go closer to the tree line.
Yeah,
so
we
we're
need to
not
cover
as
ourselves.
obvious.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. We're gonna go to the tree line, find some place for some cover, maybe get a little rest in.
That works.
Plus, I hate sand.
And you can fill us in on all the details you want. or
It's
something.
coarse and rough and it gets
Irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Where have I read that before? Yeah. So pleasure to meet you. What was your name again? Sorry.
I already forgot.
Alzina.
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 See, we even all said it so we could
Yeah.
remember, and I forgot.
And our names are.
I think, did we already leave her?
I think you and me.
Oh, they're gone. Oh. yeah.
Well,
Oh.
the gaunt one that looks like death, that's Aquila.
Yeah.
The giant furbolg man, that's Wilbur.
Hmm.
I'm Ixora, and this is...
Jazaka. Hi. Hello. We're a pattern couple.
It's okay, darling.
It's okay. It's okay.
We heard the message.
We
That's why
came.
our ship blew up,
Yes.
and now we're here to
Divine
help.
intervention.
Okay.
Yeah, just sit down. They're making the camp, and we're gonna go sit down and take a break.
Yep. You could fill us in if you have.
She looks dead inside.
Yeah, I think so. Shit.
If she makes it out of this, I don't think she'll ever be the same.
No, probably not. Remember her face, though. We could disguise ourselves as her.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, no, because the people are after her. I don't think.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Yeah, they're gonna have a fight later when Exor realizes that her ship was destroyed because there's a message going directly to trying to
Oh,
find
I'm
you.
aware.
It's
We'll give you later tonight.
It's my squid father, you know.
There's
Some
gonna
people-
be some shocking grasp involved, I think.
Some ropes and some shocking grass.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes.
All right.
We're
So-
walking along the beach, see what we can try to salvage from the ship that's washed
We'll
ashore.
start drying our stuff
Okay.
off.
Oh, I need a
Specifically,
new dress.
I'm looking for like empty barrels.
see what I can
Yeah, I'm essentially just trying to find good camping ground and
Okay.
places that if we do make a fire, it won't cause that big of a smoke.
Make a survival check for me, and then
Once we have a
for
campfire.
you,
Dry clothes.
do
salty.
since you're specifically looking around,
sorry.
I'd say do perception for right now.
Perception.
Natural 20 for 27.
Yeah, you find a specific spot that it looks like it's pretty open, but it's covered by a lot of like ancient ruins. So again, there are like ruins here. And all the text on it, there's all these like weird carvings and stuff in languages. What language do you speak?
I speak Common, Draconic, Giant, and Orc.
Okay, you don't understand a damn thing written on here. It's a bunch of weird pictures. But
You can barely read as it.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm barely able to read that much.
yeah, so fun decorations as far as you can tell. But it seems like a safe place to camp.
Yeah. Okay, this seems safe. Aquila.
Yes?
This seems to be a good place to set up. Real quick, do you know what any of these read?
Give me one moment. Yeah, I did get a 22.
22. Okay. So there's still not a lot of the boat that has been put onto this beach. It's not a huge beach. It's a little small.
Yeah.
And what maybe did go through the barrier maybe had like floated just a little too much out of bounds and disappeared.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
But there's still a few things. You find, I'll give it to you. You find a couple more rations, about 2 rations. Unfortunately, there's still the Velveeta cheese ones. You find,
I might just not pick those up.
oh my god.
Push them back in.
Pretend they're not there.
And there are a few. Luckily, there's some blankets. They're wet, but they're there. There's blankets. You could dry them out if you want to do like shape water or something. And then the big find was a lot of the stuff like your backpack. Who left their like bags there? Was
I
it
did.
Just you?
I brought mine already.
You
I
brought
didn't,
yours.
I didn't take mine. Just
I
took a
didn't
rope.
take anything in.
Yeah.
You find
Oh, a collection of the novels.
you find a bit of the contents from your bag.
I have no quotes and I deleted it.
Deleted it.
I'll just say for now it's like a bunch of rope and some more rations in there, some more like actually good rations, like the pizza ones. Yeah, you know.
I get the
pizza
Hot
rations.
Pockets.
Oh my gosh. And the pizza bagels.
Yeah, there's some torches and the like. Basically, a few things that would be found like in a Dungeoneer's pack or something.
Cool.
And incense. So like, there's some stuff from priest bag. That you
Did
can
you
get
find some
incense.
deodorant?
No.
Shit.
but no like containers or anything have floated ashore.
Do we have fresh water?
I was about to ask an
Yeah.
animal for that.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could have like a bunch of containers. There's like some empty containers too.
Unless
Yeah,
like
I'll grab
a
whatever I
beetle
can in
or something,
containers.
if there's fresh water in the area.
Yes,
I ask
yes, darling.
Can I find a creature of the wilds? Can I use my nature abilities to find out where a creature's hole might be, and then ask them if there's fresh water nearby?
Yeah, you can find a creature.
Like a mouse or something, I don't know.
What uno momento, por favor.
Yeah,
No.
I'm walking back with a couple barrels and like a few like a barrel, like a couple crates.
Man,
He's so much stronger than he
it's because his face looks emaciated.
I know.
You know?
What happened?
You said you found a good spot.
Yes, right over there.
And what writing is here?
I don't know.
You find did you roll for? Did you roll?
I did now. That is a 13.
13. All right. So you keep going around and you look to the trees. There are some nests with some strange looking birds. You never actually seen those before. Those are interesting birds.
Oh.
They're not like anything weird. It's just never seen like that kind of patterned blue before. They're not really doing anything that might help you. You look down and there's like these weird creatures, these unknown creatures. They're mysterious. They have these long furry tails and they look like rats, but they're not rats. They sit upright like this. And they hold on to a nut and they go and they prance.
What weird rat-like creatures are these? Hello? Hello?
You speak with animals?
Yeah, I'm speaking with animals. Hello?
What?
Do you understand me? Hello?
You can't show your teeth
What?
to those, darling.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, I thought I was worried you were hard of hearing. Sorry. Hey, do you know where there's like fresh water?
Fresh water. There's a lot of water over there.
Okay,
It
like
tastes kind of weird.
yeah, it's like water you can drink and you won't have the shits, you know?
The what?
The shits. You don't shit yourself to death, you know?
Not really familiar with what cat people.
Okay, I understand. Tell you what. So I have some friends with me. I don't want to embarrass myself if I can't find some water to drink. You know how it is if you have like people over at your nest or something. You know.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where you drink water from? Like,
Yeah.
oh, can you show me?
Sure.
Let's go.
Scamper.
Skipper.
This is really funny.
Yeah.
I follow.
For everyone's knowledge, it's a squirrel.
What's
You guys
that?
have never seen a fucking
Don't know.
squirrel before.
That's a.
Squirrel is prancing. You're just following.
I'm following the squirrel. I'll be back, babe.
All right.
This is so weird.
What languages do you speak?
Common primordial.
Primordial. Okay, you don't understand things.
It's all in Leonin.
I
Sorry.
don't understand it either.
You don't understand that.
No.
Yeah.
For now, though, we should probably get situated.
Yeah.
With this, we should have everything we need for the night.
Wait, do you have a fire starter?
You would know
No.
Jazaka can just make fire with his brain.
Jazaka could probably make some.
Yeah, one sec. Let me just double check.
Hold on.
Oh, I do have a tinderbox.
Hold
That's
on.
right.
Before we go back,
It's probably
can you go
soap.
next to barrel?
Oh, maybe it's not.
Sure.
Right, yep. Give you that one. I'll grab another empty
Sure.
one.
Shoot, the tinderbox is wet. I'll
Maybe not. Could be too. I don't know.
And we'll, I guess, start setting up camp if you and.
All right, Alzina, you want to come with us? Come here.
Make sure you tie her up.
Okay.
You hear my head? Make sure you tie her up so she doesn't run away.
I guess. Okay.
And remember, the spell's gonna wear off soon. It might make you a little angry, but don't worry.
I like how you told her you drugged her.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Can you open up all the crates and barrels?
just rip the
Wow.
crate's tops off.
There's a Velcro.
I
lid.
hang out with so many strong men.
Nothing but strong men.
This one.
It's true.
Okay, this one's the funny one. This one's filled with salt.
Damn.
We won't need that.
That's.
Why do we have a barrel of salt?
Wait, what happens if we throw salt through the thing that turns anything into
Gold. We cracked the code.
Salt
Either-
is square.
either way. We will crack open all the barrels and
These are
containers
the
that we have.
Oh.
And most of them are empty, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
And anything that is in there, we'll just dump out.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'm gonna kind of like walk up to these barrels for a brief moment and kind of put my hands together. Alicia Kasha, grant us the substance we need to survive this night.
He's praying over the food, babe.
I'm gonna go ahead. I will kind of raise my hand up, and as I kind of bring it down, almost kind of coming from the air, like little specks of like gold light will begin to appear of these barrels, as they will slowly begin from the bottom rising up, as food and clean water will appear into it.
Nice.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Yep.
Goodness.
It works.
Darling, Aquila made the water.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I found something, I think.
Why don't you just bring that squirrel back?
That's a good point.
Be fresh.
Yeah. I was thinking. the same thing.
Alzina, the spell's worn off, I guess, at this point. She knew she was gonna be angry, so that's past, right? But you doing that enhances a fear response in her.
You triggered her fear response. No.
You didn't channel Iosu.
Have I heard of this Iosu before?
No.
I'm sorry, who is this
But
Iosu?
Who's an Iosu?
That
hey,
is it-
Wilder, can you roll history for me?
Okay.
Why would you know who Iosu
I don't know.
is?
Wielder's heard of it.
I have a -1 to this, so let's see.
Wheelchair jump scare. Wheelchair backstory jump scare.
Past lover?
Natural 1 -1.
0. Is that
Never
some kind of?
mind.
Is that some kind of sauce?
I've heard of IKEA. That's not
Aisasu?
That was just too perfect. Just
Yeah.
natural one.
Yeah. No, you have no idea. Never heard the same before in your life.
Damn.
Not a clue who that is.
That was the one.
Perhaps it might be an alternative name for Alicia Kasha.
No.
I feel her presence within this barrier, and she's only here.
And why didn't you
The
just
only
explain who Iosu is?
The only god here is Iosu, the living god. The mortal god?
Mortal god, mortal god.
She runs the city, made the barrier.
Oh, well, we're from
Yeah,
outside
yes,
the barrier,
yes.
darling.
Oh, right.
There are plenty of other gods outside the barrier. And even within...
Dead ones.
No, very much alive.
Alive.
You've seen it right here. My goddess has bestowed upon us food and water.
Roll persuasion.
This
Roll to convert.
Cult victim.
Me with my only... Okay. 18.
Oh,
Damn.
her core beliefs are being challenged.
The programming's breaking down.
Sure.
Don't worry about it right now, darling.
Alright.
We're here to help. Right? You're, like... What was her name?
Sorry, what?
Alzina.
No, the...
Oh, Iosu?
No. The
Ianthe?
sister.
Lysandra?
No,
Lysander?
Lysandra.
Yes, she called us here to help.
Leona?
Remember?
She called the Kraken.
And he sent us here by destroying our boat.
You're not gonna let that
That's
down.
rough. buddy.
No,
I assume
that
since
was my livelihood.
people can't leave this barrier, any knowledge of the world outside of it is probably not here.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not here. What are you talking
I'm just like looking.
Darling, hurry up and come back.
about? Okay.
For the sake of it, you find a watering hole.
Hey, thanks, bro.
It's like a water section or whatever, and there's like there's a couple more squirrels. There's this weird thing there. It has like horns, but they're kind of like a little fuzzy, like if they're covered in like felt or something.
Oh shit, that's hellish. That's
and
from
it's
the
got like
hells.
little fangs.
You hang out with these? What the
It's
fuck?
got like little zebra markings on them. It's really weird. You've never seen the. You think for a second maybe it's a deer, and I'm just losing my mind. But that's not a deer. That's fangs. There's a pack of them.
Hell deers.
Babe, this island's not playing. It's not safe here. It's not safe.
Yeah, it seems like this lady's a cult victim or something, so...
I'm going to start heading back, but before I do that, I'm going to tell the squirrel. Thanks. Also, thanks for the advice with the girlfriend and everything. Our ship
Oh, yeah, no
crashed.
problem.
Because I think she's going to blame me for it, but it was kind of like not my choice.
I don't think it's your fault, man.
Appreciate it. Hey, are any of these squirrels your friends? Oh, sorry, are any of you, how do you say it? Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
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 Squall. Okay, yeah. Are any of them your friends?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like, any of them kind of mean to you?
Bit, yeah.
Or like, I mean, dude, like,
Yeah, we get together and play like tabletop games. Yeah.
oh, that's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Do you have any high school squirrel bullies?
Okay. Okay. Thanks, man. I'm gonna go. Appreciate it. Can I steal one of the squirrels?
Steal a squirrel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. You can try.
I'm gonna
Look
roll.
at attack roll.
It's a 17 plus.
No, you know, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay, it's a
You're grabbing the tail.
17 plus 4. I didn't know I had that good sleight of hand. It's a 21.
Yeah, sure. You just yoink.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna start running back. Babe, check this out.
Oh, you got one?
Check this out. Look at this weird thing.
It's
What
like,
the heck is that?
Look at it. It's crazy. Oh, food.
are you gonna kill it? You're just
Maybe.
gonna let it ride in
I kind of
fear?
wanted to. That's a good point.
Why would you want to eat a squirrel?
A squirrel?
It's actually pronounced squall.
A squirrel.
A squirrel?
Squirrel.
Squirrel? How do you do that with your tongue? Squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squire.
That's actually part of giant pronunciation, so it is easy for me. Squirrel.
Check it out.
It's such a tiny thing.
don't let it go.
You know, not
I want
that
to try
I don't
it.
trust
Well,
your
I just
weird,
imagine my hand just
like,
cages over all of it.
We should try it. We should try
Not
it.
that I don't trust your weird, like, summons to food, but it would be nice to have some real food, too.
It's true. You know, we don't believe in that sort of like artificially created stuff.
Like Velveeta cheese.
Well, it's kind of like we know there's this thing called GMO, okay?
At least we know exactly how
Alzina makes a bolt
artificial
for
it
it.
is.
She's ready!
She had quite the head start. I got a 21.
I will
Darling,
go ahead. I will cast banishment.
Oh my gosh!
Woo!
What is that gonna do inside the barrier?
Go.
You didn't think about that, did you?
It's assault.
I'm assuming they returned
Well, they have
back
to save. They have to save, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that is a saving throw.
Yeah.
Wisdom?
We'll find out.
charisma.
Charisma.
We'll find out.
It'll be fine.
She explodes.
16.
Not worth it. Yeah, no, that was a 9. She disappears.
I'll just.
Whoa, where'd she go?
I'll just slowly walk over to where she was.
What if she turns to salt because she left the barrier?
I kind of want to see this up close,
I
too. I'm going to
don't-
follow him.
Yeah, I want to see this if it happens.
Let's surround the spot where she was and see what happens.
I'll go ahead. I will walk to the spot where she
Nicole
was.
just kill Alzina.
And I'll go. Please don't.
Aquila, this is going to be so crazy if this is the first person you've killed in front of us. And she was an
I
innocent person,
will-
too.
She was
Go
just
ahead.
scared.
Bring her back.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
No!
What happened?
But you hear a faint scream, and then just a.
Salt.
That's insane.
Whoa!
You just killed the woman.
The first person you did it in front of us, too. She was innocent, bro! Oh, this is great. This is... He popped his cherry.
You know.
You good?
Why would she say something?
Because it's first murder.
She could have helped us too.
Oh, it's true.
Well,
What was her name again?
Alzina.
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 That's right. What does your god say about killing people?
Alright, well, I'm gonna go sit down. There's really nothing we can do about this at this point.
You should probably ponder on this.
You know, I was like, there's a chance. How that'd be funny.
Not
Let's
even,
roll.
not even-
Nat 1.
not even a chance for them to come back for a second. I probably could have saved them with the.
You should know as a DM, if there's a chance, it will happen.
But hey, you know what? It's fine. You guys will figure out. You gotta lead anyway.
It's
Sorry,
We didn't get a name of who to.
INFA.
Like,
Who to go to specifically, but
yeah.
She was going to lead us to someone she
said
didn't
the
say.
fortune house or
Oh,
whatever.
that's right. Yeah.
Fortune House. We don't know who there though.
Hey, we're here to get a fortune. The person that was supposed to be here, she's she
We're
went
friends
away,
with Alzina. You know, the lady who serves.
We returned to the campsite.
yeah.
Shit.
Is there any way we can, like, disguise ourselves?
I do want to take note. I'm going to watch you as you return, but that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep note of how you react to this.
Well,
Oh, I have disguise self. How convenient. I knew that.
same here.
I knew that all along.
Here, babe, come here. Let's just take a nap. Just take a nap.
So I'm gonna say that, you guys need to go to sleep. You go. You take a long rest
Oh, yes.
until the next day. You get a safe long rest. I'm gonna.
Yay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna give it to you. A
Close.
safe long rest.
Thank you, Lisa Keys.
Closer to the end of the long rest, because I want to make sure that we don't die. I wanted to try to protect us a little bit. So, like, during the night, at some point, like, during one of our watches, I will go ahead and I will cast Aid on. There's 4 of us.
Now there's 4.
Yeah. Choose me and you. Between you two. I'll probably give it to you. I will cast Aid at 4th level
Oh, I see how it is.
to give us some temporary hit points.
What do we get?
Not temporary hit points, sorry. Your maximum hit points increases by 20.
20?
20.
20.
Pretty spicy.
I have 114 hit points.
Oh snap!
You're almost double my hit points.
Holy cow.
I almost had 69 hit points. I have 68.
It's about to go.
Thank you.
And I'll go ahead, after seeing the effects of the barrier, I will go ahead, just put a kind of a hand over my heart, make a silent prayer, and I'll cast Death Ward on myself.
I'm not even gonna pray for Alzina.
If only Alcina had Death Ward.
I'm thinking of her as like, wish she had that, not knowing that banishment to a different plane would cause
Dude,
this.
that sucks.
That sucks so much.
That's so like brutal.
Because like I didn't. Gonna be honest, I didn't think about like
I
what
shouldn't
would
have said
happen.
anything.
What would happen if you just like banished? Because you would technically
teleported.
be leaving the barrier.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Therefore, it would.
I like the idea that we
I
didn't know
didn't-
you could do that.
I didn't think that it would like.
You could have done it to any one of
I didn't know
us.
that extra plane of travel will do that.
You could have done it to anyone.
Yeah, you could have done it to any of them, and they just would have been like, "Goodbye,
You would've
bye,
murdered
Trevor,
us.
bye, Trevor, bye, Haven."
Hey, Iosu, banish.
Oh,
Hey,
snap.
Aquila, we're gonna. You're gonna do the. Are you damaged?
Well, good morning.
And I will say that is where we take our break,
Excellent.
Okay.
knowing that Alzina has met an unfortunate end.
Sucks.
Welcome back. So, after our unfortunate discovery with the spell banishment, everyone point and laugh, get it out of each other.
No, nobody say anything though.
Right.
Yeah, we're not gonna say something. You know what happened. You do. Anyway. So as you all wake up, you feel a burst of energy that was gifted to you by your dear ally, Aquila.
Except,
Babe, why do you have so much energy?
no, you don't have any.
Why do you have so much? What?
They're glowing.
You glow?
Not literally glowing.
You gave me scared there for a second. Don't say she's glowing.
Like the elephants but at Chernobyl, they're glowing.
I feel a little better now. I'm still mad.
Yeah, I know. I would be mad at Aquila too.
I was talking about your stupid squid.
You can't hear us here, so you can say all you want, I think. Honestly, ever since we got here, I've been feeling really fucked up, like my powers don't work properly. I feel stimulated. In a weird way.
Are you talking out loud?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
whispering. Yeah, we are.
I think I need to like somehow like teach you how to find your own power because
You're
I
right.
really hate that guy. I've always hated him. And now he's destroyed my boat.
Maybe it's a toxic relationship.
I kind of want him dead.
Maybe I should cut
But
off.
that's a little outside of our
Yeah.
abilities right now.
Maybe
But
not.
maybe if we
Yeah.
help this. No, she likes him.
You're right.
Whatever.
Keep it in the back of the mind. Keep it in the back of the mind.
One day.
Maybe I'll cut off
First-
everyone else except you. You'll be my only relationship.
First, though, we should focus on what's ahead.
Huh?
If you want to fight Kratos, or
What?
Kairos,
Kratos! Kratos!
if you want to fight Kratos,
War. Not supposed to.
if you really want to fight
Karada?
Kairos.
Kairos, if you want to fight Kairos,
The carotid artery.
that's
I would love
if you want to.
Do you think
first you have to
Alicia
focus.
Kasha would help us?
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But if you want to do that, you'd have to get down to barrier first, which means setting her free.
Yes, I know.
What if, like,
Don't remind me.
setting her free, I hope that doesn't mean we have to kill her. Because, like, Kairos is always a bit mysterious.
That would
you
be a
know?
version of setting her free. Just saying.
No.
Are you sure your
Why
gods
not?
aren't meant to be reborn?
You said this is the first time you've heard her voice.
It's true.
It sounds like you don't really need her as much as you think you do.
Okay, babe. Let's not destroy his entire world yet.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's not the case. Most of my powers, like you now, you feel your powers weakening as if they're unreliable.
It's like I have to
That's-
fart, but I can't fart.
That has how it's been all my life.
I'm so
And
It
sorry.
now-
sounds kind of cruddy. Just
Now I have the full range of my powers.
While you guys are bickering, I'm gonna look at the. I'm essentially looking at the beach, seeing about footprints, stuff like that, trying to see where more likely the way to a
footprints
city
that
would
lead
be.
to a pile of
So, one, the salt pile is gone.
Yeah.
You can, at this point, you can safely assume that if anything turns to salt here, at some point it will disappear, whether it be in a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes, who knows?
Like on Twitter. Sorry, that's the opposite.
Why don't you put salt through the barrier? Well, that's all the beer.
Yeah, we talked about
We
this.
talked
Okay,
about that.
to answer his question. Okay, listen, you guys are making me lose my mind. So, Wheeled here. For your... Roll survival for me, actually. Roll survival.
25.
Alright, 25. With a 25, you can clearly make out a well-walked path. There's actually quite a few over here that lead inward. And if you look further on, you can see the outline of a bigger, more grand city.
Ooh. Yep. Okay, so I see civilization easily.
Oh, perfect. I'm sure that's where the fortune house
Yeah.
is.
Do you two have a way to disguise yourselves?
I do.
Not
No.
you. I was talking to those two.
I
Oh.
do not.
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. You still have the collar? The collar? Because I don't have a costume or match to do that, but...
You are not gonna act like a cat.
These people have never seen this.
And they've never seen probably cat either.
I just say he's my forest cat.
Exactly.
I
can retract my fingers.
That will not work.
Look
Are
like
you sure?
paws.
Are you
Do
sure?
any of
Like,
you
is that
have
an assumption or?
Guys, kids.
Stand up. Stand right next to me.
No.
You're way too big to be possibly a
Here, wait.
house cat.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. No, house cat. No. I'm gonna get
Yeah, we're
naked.
talking like a naked, like
I'm gonna take off the single scarf
a
that covers my
wild
body.
cat. Do you know?
I'm going to like meow.
No.
No.
Can I roll? Can I roll?
Roll performance
I just kind
for
of.
me, Jizaka.
Is there disadvantage on this?
No.
12?
No.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay. To an untrained eye, your performance might be might work. With some mental gymnastics.
A bit of persuasion.
Yeah, with a bit of persuasion. But there's a big problem with this, and that's you're still man-shaped. No matter how hard you try. So it looks like you are a performer pretending to be a cat. Like, you know, like you put
Yeah.
on fur
Yeah.
and are parading around as an animal versus like you are a lion man on all fours pretending to be a forest cat.
I'm sure Jizaka, you know, he's been mentioned by name or whatever, but I'm sure that's not like common knowledge, and who knows if anybody knows what he
It's true.
looks like?
We could also say these are just
Yeah,
costumes.
You also realized that she said cat people.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
She
if only
more
we
than
could
likely has never
ask
seen people like you before.
if tabaxis are like, if there are any tabaxis here, like.
Apparently not.
Apparently
Well-
not,
Did not
as well
see-
as the fact that she called him a blue person.
Yeah, well, you can disguise yourself, right?
No.
No?
That's what
We
I
can
was
paint
thinking.
you.
That's why I was thinking if they had a disguise kit.
Look,
Disguised kid. That probably went down with the boat, along
true.
with the coffee.
I have like 3 changes of clothes and they're all in the city.
look.
And my dress is all salty.
Hey. You and me just disguise ourselves, walk into town, steal a couple of clothes, come back.
Good idea. You guys can hang out on the outskirts, and we'll get like some big cloaks.
Sounds
And
good.
just say that you're like our servants or something, so you can't speak.
We'll also try to find some kind of like face covering.
Or your mute servants.
Yeah, you're mutes,
Okay.
so nobody looks at you.
We'll have to sneak up a little bit closer to make sure we get kind of the basic gist of like clothing and stuff.
If it
Don't
come-
want to stick out too much.
If it comes down to it, I'll just say this is my costume. I'm pretty persuasive when everyone is forced to believe me. You know.
I have many ways to force people. to
Exactly,
believe.
and you know, there are some people that dress up in fur-covered costumes. I can't remember what they're called, but hey, that could be one of them. You know, one of those.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
let's get a little closer, kind of figure out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where
I'm gonna
we can
essentially,
steal clothing
with my
from.
high passive, essentially just sneak around the outskirts and get a couple of ideas of what clothing in the area look like.
I mean, of course, they're gonna hide behind some barrels.
I turn into a human version of myself.
Nice. So, looking at the fashion and like what clothing is here, on the outskirts, you make note that nothing really looks like a rundown shack. You know, usually you imagine like on the outskirts of a city, there may be like more quaint homes or whatever. Maybe taken back by like a few animals or the elements destroyed certain things. But no, these places look fresh. Still obviously lived in, but like weather hasn't destroyed them, which you can probably guess is because there is no weather at this point. You've traveled many a place, both of you have. That's what you take into. But for the clothing, that means that there's some pretty interesting clothing, some that you haven't really seen
Are
before.
we a skin out kind of society here?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
There are a lot of various different like scarves, not like scarves, but like oh gosh,
Satins.
like satin and silks worn, like wrapped around you to
Yeah,
look
like
like a top,
wraps.
like wraps and wrap skirts.
Is this like a toga culture kind of situation too? Like, do people
Yeah,
wear
like a
just like
little-
cloth over themselves?
Yeah.
You know?
Think out of game. Think like a Greek Mediterranean
Yeah.
culture.
Okay.
Specifically Minoan culture, if you know, you know. But
Those paintings, man. There's barely any clothes on those bodies.
Well, this might be a problem.
Just try not to shake hands with people, I guess.
Well, I'm
I
saying
don't see a single glove on anybody, so that's
covering up their entire bodies is going to be a little suspicious, considering everybody has their tits out.
Yeah, look at that one right there.
We'll just say they're sick.
They have leprosy,
I don't know.
they have leopard sea.
leprosy.
No, they're just sick and trying to just make sure.
They
nothing's-
sunburn easily.
That could work also.
Yeah, we'll make something up, I guess.
Yes.
So let's just get a bunch of these scarves, I guess, and we
Yeah.
just like wrap them up.
Yes. Let's.
Are you gonna steal them off a clothesline?
Yeah. Actually, I think I might make this a little bit easier on us, so we aren't the ones being caught doing it. Give me 1 second.
Aquila, I don't think we have a cloak here. I don't see anyone wearing anything that's heavy.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to summon a bestial companion outside of the city and try to get essentially a flying beast to try to grab clothes from like clothes hangers and
An
stuff.
eagle comes and steals your scarf.
What kind of flying beast?
More than likely nothing. Something that. Okay, double checking. I think it's a small creature.
Did we see any like bigger birds of
Yes,
prey?
it is a small beast. So essentially maybe like a hawk.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Did we see any of those at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are still some birds. They're just a little different than what you're used to, which makes sense.
Make it look like the other ones.
Sure. I will try my best to do that. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that.
Roll a d100 for me.
Okay.
Hey, Jazaka.
Yeah.
As you feel your connection to, as you're summoning it, you feel different.
Okay. 50.
That's pretty
Is
on
that
the line.
is
It
that
is a second level spell. If you need it
threshold?
now.
Yeah. 1 second, let me check my.
Oh,
I'm pretty
explosion.
sure.
Yeah, while you're looking it up,
Yeah.
Jazaka.
Yeah.
These people have been isolated from the entire outside world.
Yeah.
Do we have to worry about bringing disease that we might have from?
That's a good question. I don't know if we have to worry about it because we're supposed to kill like some people here, I bet. So maybe we have to kill the civilians too.
I doubt that. No.
You know,
Start an epidemic.
back in my pirate days, there was this one time where we couldn't get into this walled city, so we just sort of threw the decaying bodies over the walls, and the city basically relented in a few months.
So,
There's something.
go ahead.
There's something little wrong with you sometimes.
A little bit? Okay.
A lot.
So as you're trying to summon this creature, this bird, and usually it's so easy, you just, and then it takes a second, but it appears. Then you feel almost like something interact with yourself in a strange way. And can you roll history for me again with disadvantage because you rolled so low last time?
0.
I rolled a 0. Hell yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's high. They're both high. 13.
13.
with a -1.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
With
you.
a 13, as you do this and the bird leaves and he goes and does whatever mission that you set him on, your mind lingers on that specific type of magic that was used, and it feels this imprint. You're not really well versed in magic. You never have been, really. It's just occasional, like, summoning stuff. But you're not stupid. You've been on this planet, you know, for 200 years, bro. You know a thing or two. And you know that magic always has some sort of footprint. No matter you can like subtle spell it, you can copy someone's spell, but there's always like someone Exora casted that, or Aquila casted that. This is slightly familiar. Not quite sure where you felt it before. But something in the back of your mind is setting off alarm bells. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that was weird.
So, what?
Felt the conjuration of the eye magic didn't feel like mine as much. It was like a weird thing.
Okay.
I don't know how to put it.
Alright.
It was off. But yeah.
Okay, so are we just letting your hawk steal all of it for us, or?
I mean, at least some of the bigger ones. We can easily just get some small ones.
Yeah,
Wrap
just...
around. Just go ahead. Okay. Oh, looks as though he's got a big one right now.
Maybe have it drop them off somewhere and then we'll go get it.
Yeah, he'll drop it off around camp.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Hey, love.
What?
I just thought of something. Can you look around? Does this, town have a complex irrigation system for their sewers and water systems? Because there might be tunnels. Or, I can breathe underwater and Aquila doesn't need to breathe. Just a heads up. Thanks. Love you. Hey, if you can, find some cheese. Pick it up. Thank you.
Alright. So, Jizaka just came up with a pretty good idea, actually. See if we can find some sewers to kind of
That's a good.
sneak around in like rats.
I'll start taking a walk around the outskirts.
Yeah, let's
see if I
just
find
kind of
anything.
take a walk and we live here.
Yep. Yeah. You see him use disguise help him on himself and looks to be human with a lot of garb similar to how their garb is. And yeah, essentially just starts walking with you.
Alright, let's go. I'm still disguised as a human.
Alright. Okay. You guys are specifically looking for sewer openings?
Yeah, like manholes.
Either that or I
Grates.
almost said Jizaka. I was like, no, wheelchair will also be hearing out for possibly where the fortune house might be. Essentially,
Yeah, see if anybody's like, I'm going to the fortune house.
Yeah.
yeah.
So as you walk around, this seems to be kind of like a lower city, and you it's pretty obvious that there are stairs everywhere. There are moving stairs, actually. This is a very magic city. As you get closer, especially you as a sorceress, you feel just like a little jitter. There's magic everywhere here. It kind of was not as heavy on the outskirts, but now you get into it and you see all these contraptions and how magic is integrated in it. You realize that if there is a sewer system, and there is one, you find a few openings and stuff.
Magic sewers.
It's magic sewers. You can probably guess that there may be some sort of barrier on them instead of the usual bars. It's like a weird translucent barrier that only water can go in.
So if I touch it, I can't go through it.
Yeah.
That idea might be
Not the
more
best.
trouble than it's worth.
Yeah. So yeah, the hawk more than likely has enough clothing for them. Let's start walking back and tell them what
Darling,
we've seen.
the hawk dropped off some scarves for you guys to start wrapping yourselves up in them. We're coming back your way.
That bird was harassing us. They dropped off some scarves. It turns out it was Wildeer's bird.
Makes sense.
Yep.
It just
back
starts
then.
And with your passive, you do see that there are a lot of town maps. There are many a map that you could like
Sick.
look
Take a
to.
picture.
Like you are here. And
Yeah, you are here. This is the lower city. This is the market district. This is whatever. And there is a location in the like mid-tier, like upper mid-tier of the city that is called the Fortune House.
No way, it's clearly marked up for us. We didn't
Just
need.
keep walking by. I saw it. I know where to get from here.
Awesome. We didn't need any help. Excellent.
Yes. Stop talking out loud with that accent. More than likely, the accent is not native to this place. So,
Fine, I'll talk like this.
good choice.
So we're gonna pause there as Ianthe,
Oh my gosh.
come join the table.
Whoa.
Someone's there?
I can't. What?
What?
Where'd you come from?
What?
So are they?
Yeah.
No, they're over here.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, another person.
It's our friend Cat.
I can't believe
the
this.
cat side.
I'm so surprised.
Meow.
Cat.
Cat.
Oh no. 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 God, no. Please.
All right. Oh, if you get situated.
Get situated. Almost drops dice bag.
Okay, I'm just making sure that my laptop's not blocking my entire body.
You're good.
Because it does that.
Yeah. There's like an angle that they're at. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, where we last left off with Ianthe in the last episode, you don't know what happened to your sister. And you were, and you don't know where your maidservant is. And you are currently, or well, we're gonna back like her. Where it was backing up like a few minutes, like a day, etc. It's still it's the previous day, in terms of her. You were with your family, and you know that tomorrow, today for them, is the first day, the first ceremony. It is the blooming ceremony. It is a day where you are paraded around and revered as a living sacrifice, a god, so to speak, as the violet. But that's tomorrow. How did you spend the rest of your day with your parents?
I think I just wanted to spend as much time with them, maybe eat dinner, sit down and wonder why on earth my sister hasn't come home. Think maybe she's mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to get a little fresh air, feel the salt.
Salt on your skin.
She loves the
Take that sticker off your laptop. It's not true.
I love the jewel tones also, I just realized that. But,
And I think eventually probably my maidservant comes back to the house and is like, you were not at the beach!
she never came back. Your maidservant never came back.
I'm gonna go to the beach and look, I guess.
On your way to the beach, you realize that you're not quite sure which beach that she even went to. And you went to a few, and you looked around, and in your, like, not delirium, but in your unsure state, it's nighttime. It's hard to see on the outskirts of the city. You use spells to try to see.
I was about to say, I got a few that can glow.
Yeah.
I
and-
added light to my
Oh, you added light?
I have
light
now.
No more fire shield, right?
No, it was
Use magic missile.
Magic missile.
Yeah, but there's no sign of her. And you just saw the ambient glow of, you know, some people occasionally come out and camp just for fun. That's like one of the activities that people do. So you saw a few firelights every now and then, but no, there's no silhouette that looks like her. So you eventually go back. Do you go back to your parents' house, or do you go back to Iosu?
I think I'm gonna go back to my parents. I don't want to see Iosu.
Okay.
I'm scared shitless right now.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of her.
Mm-hmm. So it's the next day. I assume you go to sleep. You have a long rest. So remember that. You have a long rest. All your spells are back. All your spell slots, your health, everything's back. Maybe not necessarily your sanity, but everything else is back.
You survived the night.
You hear the
Yay!
Yeah!
6 a.m.
Yeah. So as you get up and you feel sick this morning, your parents are like, do you know, your father comes up, do you know where Lysandra is?
She hasn't come back?
No? Where do you think she went? I mean, I assume, today's such a big day. I thought you wouldn't be here either, actually, come to think of it. But I appreciate you staying with us.
I think I know one place to look. And I do want to see her one last time.
Your mother comes in. Oh, well, it is strange for her to not come back home. But, I overheard, how I like to keep my ears open for all the latest gossip every now and then. I heard that something happened at the Fortune House yesterday. Do you know anything about that? Something about, one of the, was it your friend? I wasn't sure if it was your friend or anything, but he wasn't taken or anything. It's just something, he had a sickness or something happened yesterday.
Oh,
You know anything about that?
Yes, we were there. He had a very strong vision, and it was overwhelming, and he had to take a very long rest. He actually fainted after the vision, which is unusual. So.
Interesting. Well, I heard he's still not feeling good today. Maybe you should check on him. Maybe Lysandra's with him. Maybe that's where she went.
Maybe. It wouldn't be unusual for them to be together.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think I'm going to check one place before heading over there.
All right. Well, you all dressed and ready to go? It's a big day.
Yep.
Make sure to go back to the main palace for, about, oh gosh, what time is it? It's a little bit past noon is when you need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's, no, what do you think, darling? What time, what
7 a.m. 7
Oh.
a.m.
5
5 a.m. even. Give me some time.
Yes, it seems about, in the device that I have that tells the time. It's
In a
about
sundial.
the sundial. The sundial that I have.
It's either 3 p.m. or 9
It's about.
My magic wait.
It seems about 6:40.
Now it's sundial.
Damn.
Which way's north? There's too many light sources. Conflicting
no.
shadows.
Anyone have a keen
Yeah.
mind?
Yeah, but
Broken mind.
yeah, it seems about not even around the 7th hour. So I say you have plenty of time to freshen up and talk to people and before the parade, and then you have the rest of the day to yourself anyway. So
Before I leave, I just want you to know I love you guys.
oh, we love you too, pumpkin. They both give you a hug. Hug.
And then Ianthe is going to go to Lysandra's safe spot, the tree.
Okay. When you go to this tree, you have to go all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And you know everyone in this town. You would know how to spot an outsider.
There's two goddamn weirdos walking around.
And you have this gut feeling that, but something's wrong. What's your passive insight and perception? What's your perception and then insight?
My passive insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I need both.
Yeah, it's 14 and 18.
So your perception is what?
18.
18.
Passive insight is 14.
Okay.
Spicy.
Okay.
Makes sense considering I just realized, I'm wearing a medium armor right now, so I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
Clink, clink. You're just in like a toga and you're like clink, clink.
You must be packed.
I got somebody. I got somebody
Yeah.
down with it.
You absolutely.
No, a metal cod piece. It just keeps on.
Oh my gosh. So you notice that this man and woman figure, you've never seen them before. That's either you've been severely lacking in your duties as a nosy person, or
Yeah, as a bitch
these-
that knows everything about everyone.
it's pretty strange.
They're walking away.
Do I notice the person noticing us?
Do you make it
Feeling-
obvious?
Whoa, is that you?
Ianthe, do you make it obvious?
I'm probably staring for a bit too long. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
We've been made.
It's very obvious now.
see, okay, but what Ianthe would do when she realizes these are not people that she knows, she's gonna walk up to them.
Okay. Are you guys genuinely running away?
Speed look, we don't see her.
Ixora has one answer to any situation.
Yeah.
And just tell back like, speed lock, somebody's coming.
I do start to walk a little bit faster.
Ianthe, as she's like making her way towards y'all, goes, "Hey!
Hmm?
Hey, are y'all here for the festival?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because my father's an outsider.
Yes.
So, I'm definitely intrigued on how y'all got here.
I'm gonna just turn around, just like, and in essentially sign language. I'm just essentially gonna go.
Oh, yeah!
You speak giant. All right.
I know ASL.
All right. You know giant. You got it.
I love that.
But yeah, I do know giant, so I know sign language.
Yeah.
You don't? Then you don't know what
That would have been
signing.
perfect.
That would have been
See,
hilarious.
as someone that lives in a concealed environment, I only know Common and Elvish.
Fair enough.
Because some certain books that we have are written in Elvish, so I wonder why.
I know, right?
Maybe you don't know the language, but you know enough words. You can say, "I smell bullshit."
Okay, so having walked through
You,
the
Yeah.
city,
I see.
Yeah.
so having walked through the city for a little bit, could I have picked up if there's like a certain accent, or if everybody has like a mix of different accents that they use?
There is oddly enough a lot of like mixing. There's some people that speak in a specific accent and there are others that don't. And it's kind of obvious to spot who like has a native accent, and it's because they hold themselves differently. And then the ones that don't, they almost look like, they're just normal people, right? But sometimes you can spot like a gnome or a halfling, but it's mostly humans here. And they all have different like ways of speaking.
Okay.
But it's kind of obvious that like outsiders aren't necessarily like uncommon.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm trying
We're
to
just
say.
heading to the beach. We have some business. Excuse us, we're in a hurry.
What beach?
That's one over there. Does it have a name? I don't know. Speed walking.
Very clear.
Essentially, I just look at it and just try to sign poor memory and just walk. And just keep walking.
Amazing.
I let these two losers go. I'm investigating my sister's tree.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I know that she had some books.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I'm not able to see her, because I know that's where we've spent a good chunk of our youth, that there are remnants of us there as children.
Mm-hmm.
And before I go check on Decimus and then participate in the festivities, I kind of want to reminisce.
Okay. You eventually find where her little sanctum is.
You did it. You made it so
And-
socially awkward.
Yeah. And you uncover these journals that she buried. And there it's
code.
yeah,
Fucking
it's
stupid.
yeah, it's the ones that are written in the mysterious code that your sister wrote in. You can't really make it out, but it's her handwriting.
I don't have anything to like interpret text. I don't know. I do have blight.
You're a wizard. But
Does a book count
how
as
does a plant? I know. But I would roll yes, but that destroys
Absolutely
it.
disintegrated.
I'm going witch cartoon rules. Yes, inanimate objects that are made mostly with plant material are plants.
There you go.
That's what I'm ruling. Anyway,
I polymorph it into a book I can read.
polymorph translate. Anyway, but not only that, there are these other journals, the ones that are written by Jizaka, this mysterious person that she was able to get like multiple copies of it too, of the same person. Just basic journals. She's read at least one of them to you, and it's just like a journal about his experiences, something about having a family and all that. But there's some other random assortment of books, different spell books, and for plot reasons, less important books, but still have a deep and meaningful connection to you as a person.
There's like the ones in there that we both read as children, and you can see that the spines are all worn in, and you open it up, and there's like weird little coloring marks from like colored pencils or crayons, and it's like little doodles or like writing notes to each other through the book, and I'm just folding through, sitting, waiting, and even though I can't read it, I grab her journal that's in code,
Okay.
and then I go to Decimus.
Alright. So I'm gonna say you'll get there. We're gonna go back to the others real quick. So, party of 4.
How does this look?
We were almost caught. Ugh.
Very.
You look too suspicious.
Says,
You're in a toga and you're like clink, clink, clink.
I am sorry that I usually wear my armor.
Let's just hurry up and get back.
Yes. Okay.
Do you think it shows up my waist well?
You're not trying to show off your waist, you're trying to remain hidden.
Well, yeah, but I mean, does it show up my
You can
waist
still
well?
look good.
Oh,
you know?
okay. Yeah. I almost didn't recognize you.
Oh yeah. What do you think, you little slut?
You see a guy that's like 3 feet shorter than usual. 2 feet shorter than usual. Will walk with her.
Man,
Hey,
you guys look very different.
What do you expect? It's my magic.
I know, you look pretty good. You should put on a
I
beard.
just went with a
okay?
common human.
Yes, but you should do a beard.
Yeah, then
next
make a
time.
beard of a
Yeah,
beard.
right.
but yeah, I think you should probably
Also
do
put some metal on there, like some like necklaces and stuff,
You're right.
so that it like
It
clink,
makes sense.
clink.
Yeah, it
It's
makes
not
sense.
uncommon. You did pick up. It's not uncommon for the men and women to wear jewelry,
Okay.
and
put a
the
bunch
men
of
wear a
jewelry.
lot more like bigger pieces.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just get like a giant,
Yeah.
with, like
I have
lots
an
of
idea.
daglies.
Essentially, I'm just gonna make it so. Okay, I'm gonna use a spell slot for this one, but. Oh wait, actually,
I'm assuming we're gonna have to
Wait,
use
wait.
another one anyway, because it's only an hour.
can I change my form multiple times with disguise self while I'm still going? I can't remember.
I don't think
I
so.
knew I should have taken disguise.
How many times in succession can you cast Disguise Self?
As long as you run out of spell slots.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Sounds
change
like
it after you cast it.
No, yeah, it's a recast and resculpt.
We're gonna have to recast it because we walked really far, I'm sure. So
That too. Yeah.
So I think you should go with the aqua greens, and I'll go with the blues. I know, but like, hear me out.
okay,
it's
you
just
need to like cover your entire face too.
Yeah.
Only eyes.
Oh, and I'll just.
Sorry, flatten your ears. I know.
Yeah. Now I can't hear shit.
I know. You can hear through me.
What?
Just focus on my mind, okay?
Okay.
He'll start wrapping up. Put some jangly bits on.
Focus on my mind.
Okay.
I
I'll cover
will try to, if there is any like blue cloth, probably put that closer to my face. So if someone tries to look a little closer, they might mistake light reflecting off the cloth as why I'm appearing more blue.
You're just
Nice.
illuminated by the sun.
I'll try to
I'm
put so much.
just putting a lot more like larger metal, but multiple in a row, so it makes sense why there would be a clang noise when moving.
And I'm gonna add so much cloth to my body that hopefully it distracts my weirdly feline-shaped skull.
Oh my god, yeah, wait. Brother, why the long face?
It's a condition.
You're the elephant man.
I have a very bad jawline. It just
It's just so
Got a
bad.
really bad underbite.
I also have a flat nose. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I think we're ready.
I should have found a wedding veil.
Did you see if there was a,
Yeah.
Did you see if there's another way in besides the street?
Was it-
The sewers were like magically sealed away,
Yeah.
so we're
So-
just gonna have to walk.
They were magically sealed?
Yes,
They
it
weren't
is a
sewer
heavy
grates.
magic area.
They were like forced barriers.
Let's put it this way: the stairs were moving.
Yeah, there was a lot of like.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It was kind of crazy.
This sounds like pre-flood shit. That's wild.
Yeah. You'll see when we get there.
Nice.
Just don't talk. We were almost spotted by this one lady, but we just kind of brushed her off in sped walk, so I'm sure we can pull that on lots of other people.
Sounds good. Good idea.
So yeah.
Just gaslight them.
Yep.
Although I did, I also changed my face from the previous human, so I can actually speak and not do the sign language thing next
A
time.
beard.
I have to.
Weird.
I
Like a big one.
was about to say, shoot, what's it called where it's just that?
Oh, the handlebar. Yeah. Just
Oh, that's horrible.
Cast it again.
Waste another spell slot. That's
Full
nasty.
guilty. I'll play it.
That's even worse.
It's too late now.
Just
Don't waste the magic
a
anymore.
Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Let me do the talking, guys. All right?
I'll keep my
I
eyes
know
out.
how to gaslight. I think you guys know this.
I'll keep my eyes out and see if like hats are common. If hats are common.
Well, okay, you guys, I'd say you
Yeah.
guys gonna
Could
go
we
in.
have
Yeah,
seen?
we're gonna go.
In terms of hats, Kat, correct me if I'm wrong,
No
but
hats.
no hats.
No hats.
There's like
No
no
hats.
hats. There's scarves,
No
like
hats.
like head coverings, but like no.
You're telling me I can't show up in a 10-gallon?
No.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
as a man, you're not just wearing a loincloth, it's fucking weird.
That's. I would fit in here if I wasn't covered in fur.
Yeah, you would. But yeah, as you go in, are you going to the fortune house?
Yes.
Or would you like to? Okay. So, using your expert skills.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's me and Will here walking in front.
Yeah, you guys have to keep the other two like.
As we are
More than likely, it's me walking in front. I'm
Yeah.
fairly
I
good
need
with
to be able to
directions.
talk to people, though.
Well, true. You're like right.
I need to be the front person socially.
1 second, go ahead.
As we are walking through, I'm keeping my ears open, kind of with my passive, but also actively trying to look as well. I'm trying to listen for a couple keywords, which is like violet. I'm listening for like the fortune house. I'm also trying to listen for, what is the name?
Lysandra?
Anything?
Ianthe.
And anything about the religion here. So if I need to, I could try to pull. I'm a part of that religion.
I assume.
I assume.
I'm also gonna look for where, like, with my pirating experience, where they would keep the most valuable thing. You know, like with my history of stealing, I feel like I might have an eye for that. You know, if there's like a hidden door or a back hallway or something like that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait on you for that, but I need you to roll perception for me.
All right. 26.
26.
Spicy.
Let's go.
Right.
That's a whole meow moment round.
So with a 26, occasionally you pick up, you know, the ladies are talking, or there's a group of
The housewives.
there's a group of men that walk by, and you all have noticed that a lot of the guards, there are a handful of men, but they are mostly women as guards, and people that, you know, are just like essentially cops. But you listen in on various people going, "Oh, I wonder what Lady Ianthe is going to wear today at the parade," and Oh, did you hear what happened yesterday at the Fortune House? Something happened with one of them. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Well, it couldn't be anything serious, could it? And occasionally you hear plenty of people gossiping about Ianthe and the Violet, and Ianthe and the Violet being interchangeable in a lot of these. And something blooming ceremony? So today is a blooming ceremony, and then tomorrow will be wilting.
Ew.
And then the third day, with a 26, you do pick up on people wondering who the next Violet will be. Which makes you kind of pick up on that a Violet is a title, the lady was not lying to you, and that Violet...
The violet, it blooms, it withers, and it gets replaced.
Yes. Thank you.
I just want to clarify. I wasn't looking to steal anything. I want to see where's the most fortified position, where the town would keep the most important thing.
Where's the bank?
Oh my god.
Show me where the money is.
From what you could see,
Yeah.
and all of your knowledge, the palace,
The palace. Yeah.
the palace, the giant, and when I say giant golden fortress, so all these buildings, right, are all made of marble.
Yeah.
In white. There's some beautiful murals made of tile or paint, lovely sculptures. Like these people are artisans, okay?
Damn.
They know how to decorate.
Yeah.
And you look up to, like, occasionally you can see it anywhere you are in this place. You can see the palace. It is a bastion of gold. It is like completely just like adorned with different like filigree, and occasionally you can see coming that there's some plants that are there. There's a lot of like lovely little birds flying around. It looks like a palace that a god would live in.
Talk about overcompensation.
I know, right? But I'm like itching now. I'm shivering. Also, there's
You could steal like an entire like just a single brick from that place and like be okay for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your
yeah.
generations down the line will be fine.
Damn.
That's a lot of gold.
And we haven't seen guards?
No, we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have? We have? Okay, so there is like a security force here?
Yes.
Does it look like they have crime problems?
Are
Surprising.
they well practiced?
They well practice.
Yeah.
Well, you can make out that they're probably more used with your knowledge of going around and
Yeah.
committing crimes.
Yes.
Engaging the systems. You can gauge that these people are more used to telling kids to not steal.
Okay.
And on the flip side, there are some older people that look a little jumpy. Like maybe they have been stopped from like getting mad at people, you know, they're essentially veterans.
Yeah.
Or like people from the outside, people that are used to war. Maybe recently even. You don't know. It's a mixture. And when I say it's a very intense mixture, I mean it.
Yeah.
So
This place is literally out of time, man. Its people seem like they're out of time. I don't know, it's a mix of people. That's weird stuff. Weird magic. I don't know.
The last thing I want to keep my ears out for is, since we know about Ianthe, or that name has been mentioned to us, I want to see if I can gather information about this parade, when it happens, and what path they'll take.
okay.
Or just like what I can pick up about that.
You're gonna need to do another perception check
Yeah.
for me.
Parade.
17.
17? You know what'll happen around a little bit past noon, so midday.
Those birds, man.
I've never heard that bird sound before. There's a lot of weird birds here.
Wielder, is that yours?
No, mine went away an hour ago.
Is that noon today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay.
What path? Pretty simple. The main streets. It's very kind of obvious to know what are main streets and what are side streets, and you can assume that she starts from the palace and then circles back around. The streets themselves are lined in a pattern because you look at like the town map. It's pretty easy to spot everywhere. This town is elegantly designed. Elegantly. It's a walkable city. Everywhere.
Ah.
It's a walkable city. I know
Beautiful.
it's a foreign concept to Americans.
I
But
think Ayusu's got something going here.
I think I just got something going
Maybe
on.
it's a problem.
Human sacrifice? Good.
Yeah, it's
Human
fine.
sacrifice for better roads? I mean,
I know.
it's kind of worth it.
Anyway, the roads themselves are kind of laid out like essentially in a spiral. It spirals out, but then occasionally looks like little flower petals going in and out,
Cute.
in and out. So essentially, looking out from it, it looks like some sort of giant flower. It's very pretty.
Did she take a class in city designing this IOC?
Probably. She's an architecture degree. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's one way to use an architecture degree.
Yeah. Make your cult city.
Make it a city.
I mean, it's pretty fitting. If things go horrible after we release My God, this flower might be wilting. It
Damn.
bloomed. It will.
Poetry.
Alright, we're making our way to Fortune House.
And I'll probably start slowly, whispering when there's not a lot of people around us, telling you what I figured out as we've been walking.
I'll do the same, but telepathically.
I think it's the bell, the city bell.
The city
It
bell.
just struck 10.
Oh no.
Yeah. You know, you still have a couple hours. Speaking of, you still have a couple hours until that begins. So don't be. Your presence here may not be obviously as noticed as that one lady noticed you all. And yeah, you've gotten a few like looks, and you can probably guess because there's a major celebration going on right now. And that's pretty much it. That's all the knowledge you guys have. It takes you a second, but you do reach a place called the Fortune House. And almost symbolically, or fatefully, as you walk up to this place, a familiar figure to the other two, a woman,
Shit!
walks up, looking very, very sorrowfully.
A woman.
Is walking.
That's the lady that saw us earlier.
Oh shit, what should we do?
Hide!
Where?
No, don't. Just
Okay.
act natural.
I'm going to make my way to Desmus's room and just kind of knock on the side of the door. Peek my head through. Decimus?
And that's where we're going to end this session. We're gonna end it.
What?
John, help me! John, help me! John! But that's all for tonight. We'll catch you in the next stream. And remember, no matter the outcome, always let the dice roll.
Woo!
We're gonna murder someone.
Stop.